Good morning or afternoon or evening. I'm Vicki Marie. I'm going to do a little chat with you while we are shopping today, taking you into Hobby Lobby. I'm going to try to not do any music because hopefully they don't have the music too loud in here. We're going to give this a shot. So I am on this kick to try to do some farmhouse country look in my home now. I'm such a late, I'm always late to the race, you know? Like everybody's on this farmhouse kick. It's been this way forever and I'm finally feeling it. So I guess I'm just in the mood again to decorate. I haven't been for a while. These barn doors I didn't get a really good picture of this, but I really like that table. I love the white ladders. I don't know if I have a place in my home for it, but every time I see them, I want to take one home, but I'm just not that impulsive. So I'm waiting, but I don't know, might end up with one of those eventually. Look at that pew. That would be interesting, maybe by the front door, or if I had a porch. I wish I had like a proper front porch. Do you have a front porch? I want a front porch and a white picket fence. Yeah, but probably I'm not going to get that at this point in life. There's just certain things you finally just realize, but they have a lot of their, of course, 4th of July and patriotic stuff out. I think, Memorial Day just happened, so the unofficial kickoff for summer and the day that we celebrate those who served in the armed forces and gave the ultimate sacrifice. So God bless you. Thank you so much. If your family, anyone in your family or yourself has served in the armed forces, and if you do have members who have, or friends who have given the ultimate sacrifice, thank you. Oh, look, this might have to get this. I end up not getting it, but seriously, that might be the closest thing I get to a white picket fence. So, yeah, John says they send the message that you're fencing off your neighbors, and he doesn't like that. He wants us to be friendly with the neighbors, which we are, and we have great neighbors, so that's easy, but I've just always wanted a white picket fence. I love these big welcoming signs, and of course, everything's pretty much 40 to 50% off in their store. So, not everything in the store, but most of the things I buy, I always look for their 40% off. That's their usual. And if it's not 40% off yet, it will be. So I try to hold off if it's not. These signs are two-sided. So here's the neutral side of one of them. So you can actually use them all year round if you want. And I really like this sign. It's very tall. I'm about 5'4", and it's taller than I am, slightly. So really nice size. And there's, I don't realize it till later, but there's two sides to it. So on this side it says, God bless America. And I really liked it, except my house is so white. Mainly, it's the main color. I just thought it just would not show up well. So I decided to try to go for the blue. And then I realized later that there's something else on the other side that's neutral. So you can use it all year round if you want. So I put that in the buggy, and you'll notice later it'll be gone because I decided not to get it because I think I have something similar in my supply of home decor, so I ended up not buying it. Do you ever do that? You buy stuff and you like it, but then you end up taking it back or not using it. You get home and you have something similar. I really try to avoid that. Look at the cat mugs. Oh, those are so cute. Cats and dogs are like really in right now, and I wished I had. If John was not so allergic to cats, I'd have real cats in my house. I love cats. I'm definitely a cat person, but don't tell Roscoe. Although, I love my Roscoe. I love the farmhouse scrubbies here. Let's see if I get a better view. Yeah, right there, little scrubbies. So, cute, all the farmhouse. I'm just enamored with the farmhouse decor this year. I don't know what happened. Just suddenly it's just really calling to me. These are so cute. The doggy mugs. I'm looking for a couple of nice big mugs for John and me, but those just weren't it. Now these are darling, and now I'm thinking, maybe I could have gotten a couple of these. They are a really good size, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. I want something a little more, I don't know, a little more whimsical, I think. Oh, I love this. Then Sings My Soul. Reminds me of a song that, we used to hear at church all the time, and my mom, that's just dear to my heart. So I did end up with that. And yeah, I mean, I picked up a couple of these. I can get carried away with this kind of stuff. Yep. Rise and shine. I think that just says shine, but I'm throwing in the rise part. I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee while I just kind of do a voiceover. Look at this. Really cute placemats. The farmhouse, and they are the kind of vinyl-y kind of material. And look at the plates. Oh, these are just darling. And oh, I'm really tempted to go back and get maybe 4 of them and just get, yeah, maybe just mix them up, get one of each maybe design or something. I don't know. But do I really need another plate? Like, this is the question I have to ask. I really like this too for just a silverware caddy, but I have a wicker basket already at home. This might work really well for the camper though, or I could use the wicker basket for camping and this one at home. So yeah, I really like to kind of think this stuff through. Honestly, I don't know what this is. Let me know if you know what that is. I have no clue what that is. Oh, look at the panda bears, and oh, so darling, more cats and dogs. I guess that black and white thing on the right was a panda bear, but maybe it was a dog. I think those are dogs right there. Those are magnets here for the fridge. Oh, it's all about cats and dogs and farm animals. Macrame, can you believe it? Like, my mom she used to make macrame all the time, and I may come back for one of these. I really might. I'm thinking I could hang it in my front window, but I don't know. I didn't get it today, but I might go back for it. Macrame is in again. My mom would be so happy. They have some really cute signs, like porch signs. You are my sunshine. Oh, I love all these. This store is just a great place to walk through, even if, even if you're not planning to buy a lot of things. I always end up buying a few things though, but just to get ideas, just for ideas, and even just to inspire DIY projects. Such a great place. Make your own kind of music, and look at all the farmhouse pictures. I did pick up a few things, so we're going to go back to the house. I'm going to show you what I did with the things that I did buy. So I picked up this wreath. It's like a little burlap cloth, and that's for the front door. I picked up another one of these rugs. I love them. They were not on sale. They were about $15. They were not on sale, so wait till they go on sale. But I got that for the back door there. Couldn't be patient enough today, and I had to have that rug. So I also bought this. I had this already, and I'd got this at Hobby Lobby before, and I was trying to warm up this table. I'm still like, oh, should I keep this table? Should I get rid of the table? I'm looking at new what do you call it? New chairs for sure for this room. But in the black's got to go. I've just decided I'm going to, because this is like a faux marble, and then there's black on the underside. It's the black. This is wood. I'm going to paint this white, and then I'm going to replace the chairs, and see if that won't match that china cabinet a little bit better. Get rid of the black wine cooler. I told John we're going to the black's got to go, and I'll probably put some kind of rug underneath it. But this table usually comes out and goes long way for the big family dinners, but normally, which is only like 3 times a year, so normally it goes this way, and then I mean I can easily put 3 chairs on each side and then 1 on each end, so that's what 8, and that's without the leaf. I can fit 8 people. So easily, and those are wide chairs. So the other chair is kind of over there holding a bunch of stuff still because we're going through our grill stuff. Anyway, so this is gonna, I don't know, I put it up against the wall. I thought it was cozy. I also bought this little holder today, and that was 50% off. And I just love kind of sitting here, and except the chairs just aren't comfortable. And I ended up with 3 of these. So yeah, go figure, because I need 3 of them right there on the stove. So cute though. And for dinner, I just chopped up some leftover steak we had grilled on the grill, and I chopped up an onion and a couple of just the little baby, the sweet peppers. It was really good. And I served it in just a tortilla with some sour cream and cheese and salsa. That's dinner. Anyway, John and I are getting ready to go camping. I'm really excited. I've had a little bit of vertigo going on, but I'm dealing with it, and I'm finally ready to hop in the camper and do kind of a long weekend for camping. We're going after Memorial Day because it's just too busy during Memorial Day, around here. So we thought we would wait and go on an off weekend, and Roscoe will be going with us, and we're gonna I'll do some kind of vlogging while I'm camping. I can't wait to get in the camper, open it up, and just kind of get it ready for the camping season. John did spend a little bit of his time during Memorial Day weekend getting it ready on his end, and I still have to go in and just kind of wipe down the fridge again and start restock it for our coming trip. So I'm gonna have to go to Walmart, do a camping shopping trip, and a meal plan for our camping. So that is coming up, and yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, and then working still in this space here. So, but I did get to go to Hobby Lobby, and I picked out a few things. So yeah, I hope you guys had a happy Memorial Day weekend. It was quiet for us because we had already kind of spent quite a bit of time with our kids. And yeah, we weren't able to get together with some of our extended family this year. So it was just John and me, which was fine. We had a really nice weekend. And, I'm always mindful of, because sometimes we do go out to the cemetery, but we had already been out there recently, so we didn't go out there again. We're getting ready to go do some kind of, my parents are out of town. They're in a different town, so I have to travel a little bit, not far, but we are going to be doing that soon. My sister and I are going to go tend to my parents' grave soon. And so we didn't, and I have, we'll maybe share a little bit of that. We'll see. We'll see about that. But so I didn't go out to the cemetery for Memorial Day this year, but I do want to just give a shout out to all of you who have served in the armed forces. My dad, he did serve for 20 years in the Navy, and my father-in-law served in the Navy, and we've had other family members serving in the other branches of the armed forces. And so if you or your family have served, thank you for your service. I genuinely appreciate you so much for your sacrifice, because it is a sacrifice. And of course, we honor those on Memorial Day for the ultimate sacrifice. I am so grateful that in the 20 years that my dad served, he still was able to retire and come home to us. That's not always the case, and that's those that we are honoring on Memorial Day, they made that ultimate sacrifice. And we still live in a world where, unfortunately, that still happens. I hope one day that, we can get to a point where we don't have to sacrifice our fellow man and women, but that we're not there yet. And no judgment on my part. I have no answers. I pray like the Dickens and try to do the right thing. I try to be a good person. I try to help people who need help. And I know I have always had lots of support around me. And I think we just do this shoulder to shoulder. We link our arms together and we do the best we can. And but Memorial Day is a bit bittersweet. It really is, because there are families who sit around the table and they are missing people at their table, and my heart goes out to you. So thank you. If you, my goodness, I'll get emotional. Gosh, I'm getting emotional more often these days. It must be because I'm getting older. But if you have, if you served, or if you have lost someone in the armed forces, my heart and my prayers to go out to you and your family. So thank you so much. You are not forgotten by any means. You are not forgotten. So, all right. Thank you so much for being here today. And I'll be back in a couple days with another video, probably preparing for camping. I'm trying to vlog a few times a week now. So take good care. I'll see you on the next one.
Good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you? Wanna see you smile. Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on